Yeah, all in all, I think that the fireplace looks cool there. Quite happy with that setup. You just have to keep an eye out for the wooden planking in the back, that doesn't get too hot. And if it does, then I will have to tile that area, which would also look cool. But it's just more work. I just see. Now for the rest of the day, I have done a lot of painting again. Oh, so boring. I hate painting. I've finished this wall off with a matte white. Let me turn on a light and you can see it better. Yeah, and the door, I finished that off with one coat of a matte white paint. I think matte will give a little bit more of a calming effect. A bit more rustic as well. So yeah, I've got 4 coats of glossy underneath as a base coat, and then 1 coat of matte white. Yeah, I think it really starts coming together now. And that's good, because I'm really fed up with the painting. Tomorrow, when this paint is cured off the door, I will install the glass. And yeah, and then the next big step is tiling the floor. Insulation plate, floor heating, tiling. So, time to put the windows in the door. Let's first see whether they actually fit. We ordered them quite a while ago, and you assume that they fit, that they cut them to the right size, but making assumptions is really never a good idea. And they fit. Well, at least one of them. That's great. That's great. So I'm just gonna Polymax them in with some transparent Polymax so that they sit, and then later I'll have to use that special stuff, that window stuff, and then later I'll have to touch up on the red paint, because there's quite a bit of white from the other side coming over. But that's not a big deal, because that paint is really good. That red paint that dries in a heartbeat, and 2 coats and you don't see the white anymore. It's really good paint. I'm working here and not in the little house anymore, because tomorrow morning, and I've just confirmed this, I went to Baudard, to the shop where I ordered the tiles and the insulation plate and the glue. But it's confirmed tomorrow around 11 o'clock they will deliver the tomate, the tiles and everything. So today I'm gonna sort of prep the room, the little house. And there's no place anymore for projects like this. Has to be done here. Lighting is really bad here, because there's just not enough windows. Typical for old French houses, no light coming in. Of course it's because of the insulation. You know, they only put very small windows in, but we're gonna break this all open and make it light and roomy and airy, just as the small house. And you know, with this this Polymax glue, that I've never worked with Polymax before, but what I hear, it's like, you know, once that's on it, there's just no movement in it anymore. It seems to be a really good, strong glue, from what I hear. I think I've said it already many times, but this is probably my most favorite tool. I can't imagine what it would be like to have to work with one of those hand squeegee things. No. Nice. I'm not really looking forward doing that stuff. I don't know what it's called. It's this yeah, window frame thingy. Several ways of going about it. Could also do it with specialized caulking. That would mean I have to tape each window individually off. Yeah, maybe it's worth it. We'll see. Doesn't have to happen today. So what a drama that was today. It's Friday. I was supposed to get my insulation boards and my tomat, the tiles, delivered today at 11 o'clock. So at 1 o'clock still nothing. Spoke with Nadia. Nadia says don't worry, this is France. These things go like that. But at 1 o'clock it's still lunchtime, and then they open at 2 o'clock again, so I could only call at 2 o'clock. But I got a message from the shop where I bought everything. The insulation boards did not arrive from their supplier as they should have. Can you wait until Monday or Tuesday? No, I cannot wait until Monday or Tuesday, because next week, Friday, I'm supposed to move in. Camping is going shut for the winter. I have to be able to at least camp in the house until I've got all the amenities set up. But yeah, I gotta move in, and you know, laying the tiles need to dry a couple of days before you can walk on it. So no, I don't have that time. So I started looking around at other suppliers, other shops, and I found one shop where they had these boards in stock, enough of them, and 50 kilometers from here. Brico Depot. So I raced there, picked them up, and I'm fitting them now. They don't look too good because I think they've been wet, but they'll still work. Only to realize that I ordered too many and I bought too many. And I've made my calculations pretty accurate. 16 square meters, 160 square feet. And the boards are 240 by 60 centimeters. But I think the tiny house is even smaller than I estimated. Yeah, I'm gonna have some boards too much, but yeah. So build up a collection, huh? What can you do? That's what happens. Anyway, let's put those boards down. Measure them and cut them to size in place, and then glue them down, put some stones on them to give them a bit of weight, and then tomorrow morning we start laying out the heating, electrical floor heating, and today at 6:30, in 2.5 hours, they come and deliver the tomat. So yeah, tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow, I should have a floor. This is an insignificant step for mankind, but a giant leap for me. As when this floor is in, then I can start to relax a little bit, because I can actually move in. I can still cook in the van for the time being, but I have a toilet. My shower, temporary shower, that's gonna be a day to set up, not even. So yeah, I cook in the van. I just set up my barbie here in the back. Yeah, nah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Anyway, let's put those boards in place. Sorry guys, sorry for the interruption, but I have something to say. You're watching now a re-edited, reconditioned episode of This Old French House. The episode that you're watching right now happened in the past. In fact, the house that we are rebuilding is basically finished right now, and it is up for sale. Yeah, unfortunately we have to sell it. Nadia and I have other plans. We are going to move to Nadia's mother country on the other side of the world. We can't have two houses at this moment. So yeah, the house is up for sale, and you know what? I really want you to buy it. The viewers of this channel should buy it. Not somebody who's never seen this channel before. So please see my email address below. If you want to have more information, write me a short email and I'll send you all the information you need to make an informed decision. Or an appointment to come by and have a look at the house. Thank you guys. Back to the video. This is actually a very expensive board. Normally it doesn't work like this. Normally you deposit a layer of concrete, then you put a number of styrofoam plates on them. Just the styrofoam like I've used in that little raised floor of the poêle, the fire stove. Really a very firm styrofoam, and then you pour another layer of concrete over it, and then you can just lay your floor heating and tile it. But because we were a bit in a rush, we had to make this place livable. We just poured concrete, bam. And now afterwards I have to install insulation and then the floor heating. And the normal insulation, the cheaper one, the styrofoam, doesn't really work. You would have to put it on, glue it on, and then add another layer of concrete over it. That's just bringing, it's just too much work, too much hassle. It's also bringing the floor further up, and I don't want that. So this is a board that's actually usually used to make partition walls, and then it can be tiled. It's fantastic stuff. It's really fantastic stuff, but it's costly. This little house has gone way over budget, that's for sure. I'm going to do it a little bit different with the other parts of the property because I have more time, more knowledge, and I can estimate much better what I need in advance. And I now know where to get the products for the right prices. Yeah, this. But the single most expensive part in this little house is that bloody chimney. That's been costing, I think, around 800–900 euros just for the chimney. The fireplace was 80 euros. Oh, morning. It's Saturday morning. Normally I would have been editing this video and uploading it tomorrow, but this week is gonna be a bit different due to the floor. I want to have the floor in because next Friday the camping where I'm parked with the camper van is gonna close, so I need to move into the house. And the tiles need to go in because the cement glue has to dry and then the grouting has to dry. Da 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 da. I need to have this floor in. So already months back I ordered tomate. This is a traditional clay tile. It's a bit, yeah, I wouldn't say orangey. Yeah, a bit orangey maybe. But anyway, I ordered them. This was a lot that was sitting in a storage yard, was sold previously, but then the buyer didn't pick it up or something, a story. I could get a I could get a lot, 16 square meters, which I need 160 square feet for a very decent price. I already reserved them 2 months ago or so. And then yesterday, after the whole debacle with the floor insulation boards that I had to get from somewhere else and install, at 6:30 he was going to come and deliver the tomate, the tiles. He rocks up at 7 o'clock with completely different tiles, with like really rectangular, very orangey tiles. Really not what we want. Really not what we want. So I said, no, I need to have these tiles. So I don't have them. But I ordered them. Actually, you gave me this tile as a sample. Yeah. What to do? I called Nadia. Nadia says, no, I want to have these tomate. But you know what? If I have to source these tomate, I would spend the day shopping around, probably. Have to drive to Clermont-Ferrand, 60 km down. Uh, and then you often have to oh, we don't have them in stock. They will be delivered in 2 weeks' time. I don't have that time. I need to move into this house. I want to have this house finished before I go off for work in a month's time. Because when we come back, it might be in the middle of winter. We need a place to stay. The campings are closed. I don't want to stay in the van. I want to stay in this little house. Apart from that, I'm really fed up staying in the van now. I love the van, but 5.5 months, it's just enough. I just want to have a big fridge and I just want to have headroom. And I just want to be in this little house. It's been enough. 5.5 months. Come on. So, oh yeah. Then he said, well, I have white ones. I said, oh, white could work. Because actually, I've been thinking, I don't really like the dark colored ones. Because we do everything to make the house look bigger than it really is by leaving everything white and light colors. So a white tile would actually look really good. So I said, okay, great. So then he took off again and sent me a photo. It was already getting dark, of the white tile. I said, yep, do it. He says you get 24 square meter, 240 square feet for the same price. I said, okay. So he delivered it. It was by that time 8 o'clock, 8:30. It was dark outside. That's okay. Oh god, and then he came with this tile. It's not white. It's it's salmon colored. We call it salmon in Dutch. It's not orange, it's not yellow, but it's not white. It's a very much an off-white color. Anyway, a lot of these tiles are really dirty because they have been stored outside for probably years, because this was a lot that he hadn't sold. That's why he said you get 24 square meter. So I'm actually sitting now with 8 square meter that I have no destination for, that I need to store. And I don't even have the space to store it. Anyway, well, I can't go back. I've got these tiles. And I really don't know how I feel about them. I really don't know. If worst comes to worst, then we can always tile other tiles on top of them later. If we really don't like it. That's not a bad idea actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, I need to start scrubbing. Most of these tiles, are quite dirty, and I need to install them, and I need to be really careful because these are porous. It's a really matte color, and when I get cement glue on top of them, it's going to be hard to take it off. I need to get to work. I drank a liter of coffee this morning while I've been weaning myself off the caffeine for the last month. I'm really hyper. I need to get to work. Talk to you later. Okay, so I've power washed 24 square meters, 240 square feet of tiles. It's now 3 o'clock. I've selected the best tiles, the ones that I need. They're behind me, and I'm going to lay the floor. I don't know whether I can get it finished today. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll do what we can do. If I can't get it finished today, then it'll be less work tomorrow or Monday if I run out of glue. I got all my tools in place. Got my little dividers right here, 2.5 millimeter. So this is really a two-man job. But there's only one man here, so we do with what we have. Let's get started. Be very careful not to damage the underfloor heating. Now, again, to get it 100% straight, it's not going to be possible because these tiles are not 100% straight, not 100% square, I must say. I'm gonna have to play with the grouting because the tiles are not identical in size.